Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to go over oil and natural gas, do some technical analysis in that. Haven't gone over it in a little bit. Figured I'd touch on it. I know we've gotten a little bit of a pullback right now. Even though oil's going up, seems like a lot of the companies they're just selling off. Maybe what's limiting them, or some of them at least, is their hedges that they have in place, which means that they hedge some of their oil and natural gas production. If you don't know what that is, you can look at it, look at oil hedging, and you can look at it at google.com. So here we go. We're going to do technical analysis here. Again, this isn't financial advice. It's only my financial opinion. So here we go. We got USO. We were coming up today. We got this explosive kind of downward move. This is them trying to manipulate. That's the Chinese were trying to manipulate July 21st. Which is this day they're trying to manipulate it down, but it's coming back on up. So oil looks pretty good to continue higher. Natural gas is doing very well. It looks like we're starting a new uptrend here with the 50-day crossing the 200-day. So I think it's bottomed. Now, looking at some of the stocks, SM Energy is one of my bigger holdings. I bought it on this day here and some days back here at $1.50. Bought it all through here. And I've been holding it ever since. I continue to hold it, but we're in a pullback right now. I'm just waiting for it to turn around. I think they're releasing earnings today, even. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to hold on to it for the long term. I'm in it to win it. Here's Centennial Development, just showing some bearish piercing, and then two big down days, and then the small trying to move up. Wick at the top is going to sell off. Another bearish engulfing here. That started this downtrend move. And I don't see any reversal trends yet. So I think we're probably going to continue a little bit lower. And I will add into this if we get back anywhere near this area back here. I'm going to add in more. We are in a consolidation pullback phase right now. Again, we're pulling on back, consolidating. I think we're going to pull back perhaps a little bit further in Callum Petroleum. Southwestern Energy, we're heading on up. We're starting to see some selling pressure, some larger down candlesticks. We're starting to roll over a little bit. We do have a wick at the bottom here. Usually that means we could go higher on the very short term. So we've got the buyers and sellers battling it out right here. That's what I'm seeing. I'm looking for, there's a bullish engulfing here. There's a bearish engulfing here. They're battling it all throughout here. We'll see what happens over the next week or two. I'm in it for the long term, guys. I'm really not doing this for short term. I don't know if I necessarily be buying these yet, because it does look like they're throwing in a little bit of tops, bearish piercing, bearish engulfing. We could see this head lower for a little bit. Tellurian broke its downtrend. We got bullish engulfing, bullish piercing on another kind of move higher here in the small. A move higher with small little down days, and we're pumping in here with a big up day. So the buyers are stepping in. We're breaking the downtrend. We'll see if it finishes here today. But that one's looking good. Athabasca Oil is putting in looks like a pullback, even though we do have a bullish engulfing here. So here's your pullback here, bullish engulfing, and I think eventually the buyers will step in here and push it higher. I'm not doing anything with mine. I'm just holding on. Bullish engulfing here, moving on up. Another bullish engulfing. Got a little bit of a pullback going on. Doesn't look too bad. This could go up at any time, depending on oil price, I think. Transocean, another energy service company. TTI, Tetra Technologies, is an energy service company. High debt one, too. It's highly leveraged. Transocean, another high debt, kind of more higher debt company. Bearish engulfing kicked this thing off to the downside, and I think we're starting to try to put in work to go higher. We'll probably see a small down day tomorrow, something like that. And then Ontario Resources coming on up. Bearish engulfing here. Bearish engulfing here. I'm looking for bearish engulfings. This thing could go sideways for a little bit with these bearish engulfings coming through here. Here's a bullish engulfing there. They're kind of fighting each other. But it's looking good. So overall, I do think we're having a little bit of a pullback in oil. Not that it really matters. I'm not going to do anything. I think oil on the long term, it looks very, very good. So I'm going to hold on to it. These companies are going to be going all around. I'm not too worried. And what I'm going to do is if it comes back even more, I'm going to buy more Centennial Development because that's one of the most highly leveraged companies in the oil and gas sector. And if oil does well and natural gas is going to do well, I'm going to add a little bit more in Centennial Development just because I think it's one of the most leveraged oil and natural gas plays that I know of. So I like hitting the leverage button sometimes. Other times I don't hit it at all. I just do physical metals and kind of keep my money out of the system. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer to do more buying. I'm already in these positions. If I didn't have a position, that's up to you on what you want to do. I do think it has the potential to go a little bit lower, but if oil continues to go up, it may drag this whole sector with it. But I am seeing short-term weakness in the charts. If you guys like this analysis, give me a thumbs up. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.